78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, turn on your notification bell so be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. All right, man. Morant, Memphis Grizzlies go out here and make fools of themselves. And ain't nothing wrong with losing, but Lord have mercy. The Memphis Grizzlies went out there and got just annihilated. This is what you call annihilation. You know, people use terms like destroyed and all that kind of stuff. They overuse them terms, but this was total destruction from start to finish. The OKC Thunder proved that they are the best team in the league. We still got to see what Cleveland does, you know what I'm saying, with Miami. But, you know, what I just seen was something I ain't never seen before. Matter of fact, I think the announcer says that this was the biggest margin of victory in NBA first-round playoff history. Lord have mercy. Let's take a look at the stats here, shall we? Because I seen John Morant on the bench laughing. He was on the bench laughing when you losing by 50-something points. You on the bench laughing. I don't care who cracked what kind of joke. It ain't nothing funny at that point when I'm losing by 50-something points in the playoffs. But what else do you expect from a clown? You know what I'm saying? I ain't see no grenades being thrown. Wasn't no pistols, no pistols or nothing. You know what I'm saying? What happened to all that rah? Well, where'd it go? You know what I'm saying? Somebody check the pistols in and all the weapons in at the door, huh, Ja? So the Grizzlies lose 80-131. It was the end of the third quarter, and the Grizzlies didn't even have 70 points yet, man. You know, it's just ridiculous, man. Memphis scored 16 points in the second quarter. First of all, 20 points in the first quarter set the tone. Then 16 in the second quarter, just no adjustments whatsoever. They came out halftime and scored 27 points, but still gave up 44 points in the third quarter. Fourth quarter, they scored 17 points, and to OKC's only 19. They lucky OKC took their foot off the gas. OKC could have won this game by 60, 70 points. Easy. But as you can see, OKC in the fourth quarter just took their foot off the gas, only scored 19 points. And like they didn't even try in the fourth quarter. If OKC would have came out there on a mission to destroy Memphis, they could have won by 60, 70 and just really humiliated them worse than they already did. Jaren Jackson Jr., great young player, but for whatever reason tonight just had an off game. So he got to keep his head up. He got to come back. I like Jaren Jackson Jr. He played. He's a baller. You know what I'm saying? He's a baller. But he only had 4 points tonight. He was 2 for 13 from the floor. He got to come bounce back. John Morant was 6 for 17 from the floor, 1 for 6 from the three. Finished the game with 17 points. Not gonna be tolerated. Not when you run your mouth the way you do, sir. Not when you just don't care and you act like you don't care about nothing and you know you're gonna do what you want to do. You a rebel and all this, but go out here and play like a rebel. You know what I'm saying? Come out on the floor and be Tupac. Leave a legacy or something. Like we don't know you ain't never done nothing, Ja. I'm tired of people talking about how John Morant's the future of the NBA. Oh, look what he can do. He ain't did nothing. When he gonna show us something besides grow his dreads? Besides come up with all these little dumb antics and stuff. When is he gonna do something? He ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? John Morant got outplayed by some dude named Bagley the third. I don't even know who Marvin Bagley the third is, but he outplayed John Morant. You know what I'm saying? Some bench player. Now look at OKC. Chet Holmgren, 19 points. Man, look, man. Shai Gilgeous didn't even play good tonight. He had 15 points. His whole team was just on this is a basketball team right here, OKC. This is a basketball team. The definition of basketball team is what you see in the Oklahoma City Thunder. You know what I'm saying? They are built top to bottom. You know, because we all know Shai is MVP. He can go crazy. He can go crazy on you. Shai can drop 40 on you. You know what I'm saying? 50. You know, mostly every night give you 30. But the fact that the rest of his team can be in double figures and he ain't even got to have a good game and he don't miss a beat, man, come on, man. Very, very smart player Shai was tonight. You know, he didn't force the issue.
When he saw his shot wasn't falling, he was 1 for 7 from the three. He didn't say, "Oh man, I'm Shea. I gotta keep going. I gotta have at least 26, 30 shot attempts tonight. It's the playoffs." No, he let his team cook. So that showed a lot of maturity by Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. I was impressed by that. So let me get this off of here. So anyway, Ja Morant, what a shame. This is sad business, really. You know, I'm going to continue to laugh at him. If he thought it was funny to laugh at his team, laugh on the bench with whoever was cracking a joke, he thought that was funny. I'm gonna laugh at him. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, Memphis come back next game, game 2, and make a series out of this. You know what I'm saying? I want to see a competitive series. So we'll see. But they are playing the number 1 seed. But hey, hey. You walking running around here acting like you one of them boys, you got to show us something. If you one of them, Ja, then you got to show us something, seriously. Because I'm tired of every year people making excuses for your behavior, people making excuses for all the negative attention that you bringing towards yourself. I'm just tired of it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if you really one of them, if you are of the elite class in the NBA, right, in that upper echelon, if you are one of the Jokic's, the Giannis, the Shea Gilgeous-Alexanders, you know what I'm saying? If you're in that group, Lucas and all of them, right, then you're gonna have to step up and show everybody that that's who you are. I just need to see it. Even if you lose, you can still play hard in the losing effort. You can still show everybody you one of them boys in the losing effort. This is the same thing I said about Cade Cunningham in Detroit. Cade is a phenomenal young player, but Cade gonna have to this playoffs. He got to show something against the Knicks. Y'all was whooping on them all this whole time in the regular season. Now you got to turn the heat up in the playoffs now, where it matters. And especially Ja. Ja been out here for a long time, getting all this attention and people sweating Ja. So he gonna have to show up. I don't think that the Grizzlies can beat OKC. OKC is just a much better team, but they can still put up a fight. You know what I'm saying? Ja and Jackson gonna have to they're gonna have to do their thing. You're gonna have to go down and fight. You know what I mean? Otherwise, what are you here for? And I don't want to see no more antics from Ja throwing grenades. I don't want to see no front running stuff. I don't want to see no pistols. Nothing. I want to see you. If you're gonna shoot something, how about shooting the basketball in the bucket, sir? That's what you're on the court for. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash that like button, share the video. I'm up out of here, deuces.